This is John Tucci with EverBlue Lakes to walk you through the results from a watershed and erosion control project we just finished up. I've posted some in-progress videos of this prior, and this is an update with this upper part having been working and effective for just about a month. And what we've done here is turn a superhighway of sediment and nutrients that was literally filling up and polluting a lake downstream into a healthy drainage system reconnected to its floodplain. So we're now nourishing and supporting the floodplain ecosystem here, as well as completely rebuilding the base flow and ecosystem of this drainage to prevent cut bank erosion on the sides and prevent the transport of all this material that you see under the water, leaves, organic sediment that was being rushed to the lake as a superhighway. Prior to our work, this drain was 4 to 4.5 feet deep in this area with exposed gravel and large rocks and 3-foot plus deep cut banks on either side where erosion was happening at a rapid rate every time it rains. And now we've got a slow flowing, clean water system both in the drainage and into the floodplain doing the job that it's supposed to do, which is providing habitat and providing an upland area for the water to be cleaned before it enters into the lake. As we proceed into the spring, what we expect to see is a lot more riparian vegetation growing along the banks and maybe even into the channel that will further filter and clean this water. And that'll happen as a result of slowing the water down and holding the fertile sediment and soil that those upland plants need to establish themselves in this drainage, which they couldn't do before when the water was ripping through here and eroding out their roots on either side and through the middle of this drainage every time it rained. So just tremendous to see all of this material that you're seeing, the leaves and the organic fine sediment that is literally superfood for weeds and algae in a lake, are now being held where it should be in the watershed, and will give all this water a chance to be cleaned and purified in a few more weeks. Will give us the opportunity to start to develop riparian plants along the sides and in the channels to complete the natural filtration and restoration of this drainage. So just a phenomenal project. It actually continues down as we get closer to the lake, where we've done some more of these erosion control structures, and again reconnecting the floodplain that you see in the foreground back to this drainage, and really supporting 3 ecosystems at once: a healthy drainage, a connected and healthy floodplain, and a much healthier lake that is no longer receiving food to feed excess weed and algae growth. We've basically stopped it at the source and are using it for beneficial ecosystem restoration upland of the lake. John Tucci, EverBlue Lakes. Call us for help with your lake and your watershed. We've got the tools that are natural, sustainable, and deliver results at a very low cost. Find us at everbluelakes.com.